Forward, 6'9", number 55, Darius Beasley. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'5", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At guard, 6'6", number 1, Mikal Bridges. Your head coach, John Vaughn. Fans, let's hear it one more time for your wrestling hits.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Tatum on out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Darius Beasley. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for fans of long-reach shooting, this is a great matchup, Doris. These teams do a lot of work from beyond the arc.
Well, big-time legitimate threats from three-point range on both sides. These coaches also know how to put that to use. So perimeter defenders are on notice tonight. Get ready.
Bridges outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the biggest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Pritchard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Beasley with it. He's covered by Brown. Bridges inside. Tatum on him. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Brogdon inside the line. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Porzingis after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Again, Brogdon missing. Here's Dinwiddie. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Brown. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Tatum with it. Bridges covering. Tatum no good. Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Nets passing it around. Here's Baisley. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
That bucket in no time at all.
3.
Brogdon's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Robert Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Horford in for Brogdon. Here's Claxton. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
6 to shoot. Dinwiddie surveying the floor, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy too good of a shooter. It is going to take an awful lot to distract Jason Tatum.
9 feet out, and Bridges finishes it off. Here's Tatum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. To the inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. Now here's Dinwiddie. Releases. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Dinwiddie. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Johnson for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. And Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Baisley. And Walker subbed in for Bridges. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. 3-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Tatum. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Walker against Tatum. It's tipped. Here's Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson in the corner. The pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Johnson. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Pocket 6. And Boston with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Celtics leading by 7. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Cornet in at the center. Nice shot by Walsh.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cornet shooting about 42% so far. Here's Simmons, kicks to Walker. Simmons inside. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Cornet.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Evan?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as we reach the back half of the regular season, Doris, in the past, these could be the dog days. But now there's more competition, and you can certainly feel it.
And Kevin, give the league a lot of credit. They made some adjustments. Think about the play-in tournament to flattening the lottery odds, trying to make sure every team is playing to win. That elevates the competition for longer stretches of time.
Beasley's checked in for the Nets. Mikal Bridges comes in for Lonnie Walker. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Al Horford. Simmons working it over. There's O'Neal with the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Out to White. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is Simmons. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Beasley. Simmons left side. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, if you're Ben Simmons and you're playing in pick-and-roll action with the ball in your hands, you got to be willing to score it or deliver it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Claxton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And that one falls for Claxton. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 5. Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Simmons slams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Tatum on the wing. Over Beasley. And he gets it to go from the corner. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shoots. And another basket for Boston.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Nets trail by 9. Simmons inside. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 19 points.
Well, the high-value corner three-point shot. Jason Tatum makes it easy money right there.
Pass to Beasley. It's over Brogdon. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Beasley.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
There's the pass to Tatum. Here's Cornette.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Beasley. Johnson comes in for O'Neal, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. Boston also with the sub. Benton's checked in. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 11. That shot no good. Celtics leading by 10. Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. Tatum passes to Banton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Johnson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Tatum with it. Working on Finney-Smith. Count it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And it's White with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the night. The 3 from Tatum. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for. And so we wrap up the first half.
31.
Celtics lead by 13.
44.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn.
Your next 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson is out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 13. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Walsh. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Leaner from distance, and it's in there. Tatum's got 26.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Will it go? Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. So for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Bridges. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it back. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Dinwiddie's got 6.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Left side, Horford. Over Beasley on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Celtics lead by 18.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Here's O'Neal. Comes up empty down low.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Passes to Beasley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Cornet passes to Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Shot's good by Walker. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Lonnie Walker. Boston leading by 18. The pass to Hauser. Over O'Neal. Boston again missing. The Nets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. High arcing shot. Walker's shot is off. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Down low, taken away by Williams. One-on-one here.
2 minutes to play.
There's the lob to Brown. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Simmons. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Mikal Bridges checked in for O'Neal. Then for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Jason Tatum. Dinwiddie finds Walker. Fires from deep. The rebound by Brogdon.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Nets shooting 43% for the game. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie passes to Walker. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Walker's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Feeds it to Williams. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Bob Williams, number 1. Porzingis, 4th.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making. out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Simmons, and Johnson subbed in for Dinwiddie. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be. What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Walker, and the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter. Celtics leading by 22. Out to the right wing. There's the three. Hauser misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson left side, shoots over Brogdon, and it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 7.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Got it off in time, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Rob Williams. And it's Benton in at the 2. Bridges shot, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The shot from 20 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. Having an easy bucket in the paint.
Here's White. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
White against Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tatum no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches it. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Mason. That's his first foul.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Outside, White. From the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Carries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
White, good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 33.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And Boston has possession. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Dinwiddie attacking. Tatum against Bridges. Passes it to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Shoots over White. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Celtics leading by 21 to the paint. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seed.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson, right side. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Austin's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Dinwiddie. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Nets trail by 20. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. The 3. They get it again. The shot, no good. Celtics shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Claxton with the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Brogdon, and again it's Boston converting.
You can see Malcolm Brogdon has the ability to score from all three levels, in the paint, from three, or right there going to the mid-range game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.